Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time walking in to a beautiful, well-built room. But first, a note. After the ending of last session, everyone levels up. So, there are some new abilities or scores or something? Correct?
Not much.
Yeah. I get one new invocation. Nothing
Okay.
special, don't worry about it.
Yep, me just got ability score improvement, so me now, very smart.
I think the word you're looking for is literate.
You're smarter than the average bear.
Can you actually start to be able to read at level 10 now?
Yes. Intelligence of 10 is the minimum to be able to read.
Oh, fantastic.
Congratulations on being average.
I can bench press a truck now.
What's your strength?
Probably not enough to bench press a truck, but I'm optimistic.
We'll get you some of those, like, Dr. Moose books, you know.
Dr. Moose. If you give a moose a watercress.
So anyway, you had descended an impossibly long spiral staircase, going down until you walked facing to the east out of a archway that takes you in to a just beautifully polished and finished room. There are, as you kind of sneak a glance around to the left, you see ceilings 40 feet high supported by pillars. The ceiling itself is vaulted and polished like Sistine Chapel. Beautiful frescoes in it, but all not flat painted, but like three-dimensional carved marble coming out at you. It looks beautiful. You glance around the room and there's like apparitions almost moving into your vision and then disappearing a few paces later into nothingness. They're just kind of moving about. Looks like some are maybe delivering food or messages or something. You can see across from you, kind of to the north and east, is a big double door. To the far north is another double door. And as you strain your neck looking around to the left, you can see the hallway continues to the west.
Alright.
I don't like this place.
Why not? It looks very fancy to me.
But yeah, that's the point. Reminds me of home, except home was, like, more decrepit, so this is just unnerving. Doesn't even have that nostalgia factor of home. It's fancy without the warmth. Back home, we had dead rats in every corner. This place is creepy.
Alright. Ow! Sorry. So, Grand Foyer, everything was beautiful. So you say we got a hallway going, continues west, and then you said what? We had double door going north?
North and to the east.
North and to the east. Okay. And we've got some kind of flickering spirit people wandering around the room, huh?
Basically, yes.
They seem nice.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be transparent with us.
Very good.
Maybe.
We have a
Thanks.
style point for that.
Poplar, go say hi.
I don't know if they're that communicative type.
Then you'll be the first one to know. Whether or
Oh,
not.
that's a fair point.
For the venture of knowledge.
Yeah, something
Pop
like
it up.
Like
that.
goes up and says, "Hello, friendly looking spirity thingies."
You get no response. They don't even acknowledge your existence.
Poplar just turns around and shrugs.
All right. Well, uh,
All right, well, we've come to learn something. Transparent people hardly ever speak. All right, let's go.
very nice. Which way do you guys want to go?
A way. It doesn't matter. Pick a direction. If it leads to death, say we tried.
All right. So me going to wander around this big, huge room and just kind of investigate and see if anything jumps out at me. Not literally, but just if I notice anything.
Fair. Well, you take a few steps forward, and once you kind of get to that area, you look down to your right in the south wall. There is a kind of a relief cut in with a 9-foot statue raised on a platform in an alcove. It's a, let's say, well dressed, like obviously someone who is noble. They look human for the most part, but there's something kind of wrong with them, like twisted about their appearance.
All right. Me going to do Arcana check to see if this statue feels magical at all. Not likely. Yeah, me rolled 9.
Well, you definitely sense there's nothing magical about the statue, but there is something magical about like the space you're in. There's just kind of a general aura of magic. Like there are spells here that are doing things.
Oh, all right, interesting. Well, unfortunately, me not know how to dispel magic spells. All right. So yeah, me's just gonna take circuit of room and kind of go all the way around, and me notice another alcove. What does that one look like?
Okay, so you walk kind of north and then to the west, and then you look to the south again.
Yes.
Okay, so this is another statue similar to the first one, but obviously a different person. Like one was obviously more male and the other more female.
Does
They do
female
look
also
similar, perhaps members of the same family.
does it also look twisted?
It does. Like there is definitely something wrong with the face when you look at it.
See, now this is much better. This looks like the tortured victims of my family. This is much better.
Okay, nice scribble.
Well, if they're trying to make it a home, I'm just giving a couple pointers.
Put the
All
hell
right.
in your dwelling.
Say what?
Put the hell in the dwell.
Yeah, there you go. All right. I guess since me now closest to western door, me going to go west.
Okay, you go to the double doors. Are you pushing them open?
Ooh.
Why do you have to ask?
Well, I didn't know what he's doing. He's going west. Does that mean he walks over there and he looks at something? Does he push them open? Does he walk into the door and smack his face against it?
I'm gonna say don't push the door open.
Me going to inspect doors.
Okay.
Look for, any kind of traps or anything like that.
Yeah. Roll your investigation.
Ooh, me get nat 20.
Well, you can tell there is not a single trap in this room. In fact, you can tell just by your wanderings around that this is obviously someone's like house, and they did not trap anything in this room.
Okay.
See, this is a Waffle House, except for those statues. They were a nice touch.
All right, Grimmel. When we get back up topside, I will help you hang out your shingle for, architectural critic.
What? I critic, yes. But I'm not going to give any other pointers except for, I don't know. Or maybe I like to cause misery and I'll just tell them that their house looks great when it doesn't. Yes, the carpet near the chamber pot is a lovely idea. That's good. Thank you, Larry. That's a great idea. I like that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use
that. Me glad to have helped you, Grimmel. All right, me going to open doors.
Okay. You push the doors open into kind of a long hallway beyond. Not so much in front of you. It only goes about 20 feet to the west, but you can look to the north and the south. And to the north, it appears to go up about another 20 feet, and then there's another double door to the left on the west side. And there's what appears to be a hallway and a stairs continuing all the way to the far north. But looking around to the south, you see that the hall kind of curves around to the west, and you can see a single door on the southern wall, and it continues on beyond your vision at this point.
All right. Me going to go north and check out double doors.
All right. As you begin to walk north, you notice there's a kind of a chattering sound and a slight bit of movement as you approach. There's some short, kind of spiny-looking creatures that are staring at wall carvings. Some are like pointing, and you can tell they're having quite the conversation back and forth.
Oh, short, spiny creatures, huh? How short? About how tall are they?
Oh, like, maybe Grimmel height.
Yeah.
It's about 4 foot something or other. No.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4 foot.
Have a 4'1".
Sure. Because ever since that pyramid, I've been bigger.
Yes.
Me turn to me companions. Does anybody understand what language they are speaking?
No.
Not a clue.
Foxglove?
I mean, I don't know.
It does sound
you
familiar.
tried-
You believe you've heard it before, but you can't understand what they're actually saying.
Oh, interesting. Well, me try to speak to them in common. Me say, hello. What are you talking about?
Drop
There's all of a sudden a shock, and they kind of jump up, turn around, and scream at you. Like, ah!
Maybe they've never seen an orc before.
Yes, so they scream at me, but is it a scream of, like, fright? Are they shrinking away from me, or are they acting aggressive?
Well, they panicked and jumped back. You got them in a moment of shock. I mean, you can react now if you want to do something.
Me try talking to them again in common. Just say, hello. What are you?
They don't seem to understand, and in sudden panic, leap at you.
Maybe they want a hug.
How many of them are leaping at me?
Well, there's a total of 4 of them, so let me tell you what. Let me
It's a
roll
group
my
hug.
d20s, and I'll see where I end up. There are 3 that leap at you.
Okay.
And of those 3, one. So one of them, like they all kind of leap on you. One of them misses, hits his buddy, and rolls back onto the floor and lands prone. The other, like, slams himself into your armor and is like trying to claw it, but can't get any purchase. And the third one leaps up onto you and scratches into you, like hugging you tightly with its claw. And as it digs in, it does all of 4 slashing damage.
They're cute. Let's kill them.
Yes, me agreed. Me was trying to be friendly, and they attacked me. So,
So like your protocol.
well, I mean, don't you think so? Something attacks you, don't you want to defend yourself? Isn't that kind of the normal response?
I mean, I suppose.
All right. So, do we want to roll initiative?
Seeing what you guys were gonna do, yes, might as well.
I mean, I'm not personally threatened by these guys, but they're a threat to you. So I mean, you do what you gotta do, Barry. We'll be here if you need
Well,
us.
We'll tell you what, we'll have everyone go ahead and do it. We'll see where Barry ends up in the turn order. How about that?
Me getting at 20 again.
Okay, well, he's at the top.
Grimmel gets 11.
19 for Poplar.
Initiative.
Yes.
6 for Foxglove.
Excellent. Well,
That's so
Barry, you get that first return of the hit. He
Okay.
scratched you. He's like on your body.
So, me grab a hold of one of his spines that are around his head, kind of lever it back, and then me headbutt him in the eye as hard as me can.
All right. Roll to hit. That should be a pretty easy one. I mean, if you get advantage on that.
Okay. Would that just be whatever I roll plus my strength then?
No, I'd
Or
say
attack.
you're proficient in using your head to hit things.
Okay. All right. So just proficiency.
Yeah, well, yeah, yes. Proficiency and strength. Roll proficiency strength. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So that is 15 plus 9. That is 24.
Yeah, you're good. You don't need advantage. Yeah, you slam into him and send him flying. He hurts a lot. And just for fun, just because I would like you. Really quick, can you just do me a quick deception check?
Okay. What would my deception be?
Charisma.
Oh, okay. All right. Nat 20.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah.
I know. I'm wasting all my nat 20s
Oh my god.
on this stuff.
All right, well that's fine. So you just send him rolling to the ground and roll a 1d4 plus strength. If you could tell me what you get there.
All right, 1d4. That is 3 plus my strength, which is a plus 5, is 8 damage.
Nice. So yeah, you just hit him right in the eye, and he's like, eh.
And I got another one hanging on me, right?
Yeah, he was trying to claw your armor, so yeah, go for it.
All right, me going to punch him in face.
Awesome. Do it.
Yeah. Okay. 18 plus 9 is 27.
Oh god, yeah. You just slam right into him, like full on. You hit him right in the middle of his giant green eye that was staring up at you.
Nice. Oh, and that does another 8 damage.
Awesome. Yeah, so one of them you
Did I-
headbutted in the eye, the other you punched in the eye, and he went flying off of you and lands prone on the ground.
Oh, fantastic.
So these poor little guys, they're like little spiny rock cyclopses. Like if you took what would be a good one? Like a kobold and turned him into a cyclops, and you just hit both of them in like their most vulnerable spots.
You got, like hitting them in their vulnerable spots.
Yep. So Poplart, you just witnessed Barry knock these back. One of them's on the. Well, actually, let's say they're both prone, just for the fun of it. So then we got 3 prone ones. What do you do?
Light just goes, not Barry! And tries to pop off a shot really quick. And that's a 23 to hit.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's okay, it's just a normal attack. You can't do that much damage. That's just...
Okay. Which one are you shooting at? The one that's still up, or any of the prone ones?
We'll say the one that's up. Because the prone ones
Okay.
are knocked down. So he just snaps off 11 damage shot and then tries to hide. There's not really any place to hide around here, is there?
No, you're pretty much in a big open polished hallway.
Yeah. So Poplight goes and hides behind Foxglove.
Awesome. I love it.
May not be real hiding, but it's at least safe for him.
All right. So the first one that Barry like threw off of him or headbutted, he claws himself to his feet, like looks around, and then tries to kind of run to the side, jumping out of the way, but he realizes he's not going to be able to move it very far, so he focuses on, let's see, you're hidden, so Grimmel, and makes a flying leap at Grimmel. And that is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That does... Ooh. So he lands into you, digging his claws into you. So the first one is 9 slashing damage. And then he buries in his other claw for a 22 to hit and does 8 slashing damage.
All right.
Yep. So he is like buried in, stuck to you at the moment. And then the other one that Barry punched, it like rolls back, gets up, and you see its eye like flash and glow, and Barry, it's like it's staring into your soul, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 10.
All right, you feel this like burn as it's like staring through your armor, and you feel your skin begin to crawl and then almost fry, and you take 8 necrotic damage.
Okay. Me upset now. Me was gonna give a benefit of the doubt before, but now, they're in trouble.
All right, well it's Grimmel. So Grimmel, you've got this one hanging
on my
onto
back
you,
or my
clawed
front?
in. Let's say front, because you were watching and he leapt like onto your face.
Cool. As a bonus action, I will turn to rock, and then I'm gonna just face plant and crush him underneath me.
Excellent. I
I'm
like
pretty
this.
sure I don't need to roll to turn to rock because it's just one of my patron
Yep.
abilities.
It's just. Yep.
Yep. All right. And for extra measure, I kind of like roll around a little bit, like a foot stamping out a bug, you know.
All right. For that, I would like you to give me a athletics check.
Yeah. All right. $13.
Ah, you're successful. I rolled a 12. Yeah. So what's your normal oh man, it's kind of an interesting improvised weapon.
It happens so often, though, you know?
I know. Let's call it, and you fell, but it's the weight. 3d10? No, I mean there's not going to be, stone owl improvised weapon. But I'm just thinking of it's heavy. What would fall damage be, and then adding the weight, because usually 1d10 per 10 feet. You're heavy. You're landing on it. You're rolling around. I figured 3d10 should cover it.
I would think that'd be more than enough.
Yeah. So 3 to 10.
Yes, this one, and
that would be just 12 damage. Wait, no. 15.
15. Okay.
15 crushing damage.
All right. So he is like squished. He's on the ground. Like you've squeezed him. He's not dead, but he's not getting up.
Works for
Like,
me.
he's pretty
I
smushed.
can take a nap like this. This is fine.
All right. Well, the the one that's self-prone himself rolls up and kind of shakes, jumps back, and takes a leap forward at Foxglove.
all right.
Does a 14 hit?
Barely.
What's your AC?
13.
Ah, yes.
Oh, jeez.
So it barely hits.
All right. So he does 7 slashing damage on that hit, and then comes in for a second with a 22 to hit and does another 6 slashing damage to you. And it's your turn to respond.
Hang on, I'm calculating. Alright. These guys are small, right?
Yeah, well, they're smaller than you. They're Grimmel sized.
Alright. That's all I need to know. Alright, the one that just attacked me, I'm gonna look at him and be like, so, given by how small you are, how are those 3 inches with them? Let's make it 2 inches, at best, on a good day. I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't think any number of Viagra can help you with this. I just don't think it's possible. I just think you're a lost cause. That's all I can think, is you're a lost cause. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, he pulls his claws out of you and covers himself.
Ooh, 7 damage.
Hoplar's just confused what Viagra is.
It's a magic potion. For wusses. Alright.
Well, it makes people strong? Impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes them strong in bed, I guess. Alright. So that's 7 damage to the dude.
Okay.
And with my extra action, I will cast Bardic Inspiration. Which is a dirty 20 to cast. So who wants it? Who wants the extra D10?
Probably Poplar.
Poplar, take an extra 1d10.
I'll take it, but I'm still confused what this whole Viagra thing is and why you need to be strong in a bed.
It's
Like,
part of the
does
Iron
it
Man
make the bed
competition.
stronger?
No, Poplar. It actually helps the guy perform well in bed during a mating ritual.
Perform like juggling?
Yes. Keeps balls aloft.
That makes so much sense now. And you material planers have so many weird mating rituals.
I mean, let me tell you, it's been a while since I found a good juggler, Poplar, let me tell you. They're hard to come by.
Have you tried the circus?
She's talking about a different kind of juggler, Poplar.
The circus has lots of types of jugglers.
Not the kind she's
Ball
talking about.
sticks, chainsaws.
What was that second one?
You're saying
Sticks
there's a
and
special kind
chainsaws?
of juggler that the circus doesn't have? We should go try and find some of these. Then we can make a fortune.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Poplart.
We should own a brothel, man. Let's get a brothel. Can we just settle down and make a brothel, just the four of us?
Is that a place that sells broth? I prefer sweet rolls.
You can sell sweet rolls there if you want, Poplart.
Oh, that sounds okay then.
Cool. Alright, we got a plan, guys. Once we get out of here, I'll invest in a brothel for us.
If
We
it
got
leads
this.
to world domination, then sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you franchise it across the material plane,
No, I want sole
should be-
ownership of everything.
It should
I
be
came up with the
epic
idea
in
of
some
it.
way, yet labeled after something common, like a Stein you drink beer after. An epic Stein, an Epstein. There you go.
Is it accessible to kids?
Oh yeah, very. You gotta get them while they're young.
oh wow.
And we have fully
It's a
descended.
good thing that Dungeons and Dragons is never political or talks about any serious subjects.
Right. Oh my god. All right. Is it me turn?
I believe if Foxglove is done, there is the last one still, which never had a chance to do anything. He's just standing there stunned from everything that just happened, and is like, and I'm gonna check. Give him a 50-50, and he decides that he's going to try to continue his initial thought of attacking you, Barry, just to take a leap at you and see what happens. And he rolls a 22 hit.
Well, that does hit.
Well, he hits you for a full 8 slashing damage.
Jesus.
I know, it's so brutal.
Well, Ben, you are just absolute murder hobos now. Because every time we try to talk peaceably with somebody, they attack us.
Yeah, we're also in kind of a deadly dungeon.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
I'm noticing a trend more that every time you try to talk to someone, they turn deadly. When I talk to them, everyone seems really friendly.
That is true. Poplard has a perfect record.
Well, maybe from now on we should have Poplar talk to them. Congratulations, Poplart. You just volunteered to be the spokesperson of the party. The one that gets to make all the initial meetings and greetings.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, you think so now? All right. Well, the one that just
I
hit
do,
me.
Barry. I do.
Me rip Sword of Freya free from its sheath and take a mighty swing at little thing in front of me.
Okay.
Oh yes, that's going to hit. 16 plus 12. That is 28 to hit.
Yeah, that very much hits.
All right. 1d10. No. Okay, that is 9 slashing damage.
All right.
And then me swing at him again.
Awesome.
Ooh, ouch. That was a bad roll. 18 to hit.
That still hits.
Okay. Rolled the same thing again. Another 9 slashing.
Well, that kills him.
Oh, good. It's what he deserved.
You cut him down.
I cut him in twain?
Well, not quite. Just down.
Okay.
But it gives Poplar a chance to do something.
With an extra 1d10, ayo!
Oh, what's left standing?
3 of them.
One of which is pinned under me.
All right, Popeye ignores that one, and actually, it's a better idea because there's one right by Foxglove, right?
Yes.
I
Takes
just
out
made
his
fun of
dagger and
his.
stabs it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, plus a 1d10. Oh, that's a 31 to hit.
Yeah, that very, very badly hits him.
All right, Popeye stabs it for 6 damage.
Okay.
Then scurries back behind Foxglove. It's like pops out.
Alrighty.
Did you use like a regular dagger, or did you use your envenomed dagger?
It's in venom, but I have to spend a turn to make it venomy, so it's just a magical +1 damage.
Okay.
Still,
Yeah,
I mean, that's
not that special.
not terrible.
No, that's what gave me 8 damage.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess let's see. This is the one that you hit first. And it stared at you last time and used its magic. So I think it's now, because it's no longer prone and it can do something, it is going to run away, having taken stock of the situation, and it goes due west through the double doors.
Okay, good to know.
All right.
Coward.
And then the next one is pinned. It's going to attempt to get out. And it dies.
Nice.
I rolled a nat 1. So it was very, very badly injured. It attempted to push Grimmel up and slipped, and Grimmel rolled right back down on it, squeezing the last bit of life out of it.
Victory!
But
Which
the
takes us
TLS
to
and
Grimmel.
Parents make your kids fat. They're harder to abduct, and they can kill their attackers.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll roll off the poor guy and kind of laugh at him. And I'll look around and just shoot an Eldritch Blast at one of the ones still standing.
Well, there's only one
Actually,
in the room.
there's
So.
only one.
There's only one? Alright, well, guess I'll just aim a blast at him.
Awesome.
Well, the first one's only a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Next is a 23.
Oh, that hits.
And last one is a 16.
Also hits.
Okay, so that's 2d6. Also, I could have been adding a lot more damage this whole time. To every damage roll for Eldritch Blast, I add my Charisma modifier, so... So that is... So that's 16 damage.
Jeez. Well, you just kill him straight out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just blasts into him and he dies. So, alright. The hallway is clear. You guys have disposed of all of them. And do recall, one of them did run due to the west through the double doors you were next to.
Yes, me give chase. Me blood is
Oh.
up and riled.
Alright, you kick open the door to the west. The room is approximately 30 feet east to west, and you can see there's a passageway to the north that goes up somewhere you can't see from the angle going in the door, but as you look to the south, you notice that there is what almost looks like a hive with multiple dark openings filling the entirety of the room, side to side. It is kind of a wet, papery nest.
Oh, fantastic.
What do you mean? It seems perfectly okay.
All right, me guessing that's where it went. Foxglove. Do you have a fire spell, don't you?
Oh, what about it?
I think you should cast your fire spell at this wet papery hive.
You want me to cast Flame Strike, one of my best moves, which is a giant cylinder of fire, and you want me to waste it on that?
How
Everyone
many?
knows wet paper burns. Great.
Yeah.
How many? How many holes are in this hive?
Oh, you look across it and you can see at least a half dozen.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
I mean, like, person-sized ones across 30 feet. There's at least 6 of them.
Right. Well, does anybody have the makings for a torch?
Upright pulls out an arrow and sweet roll again and goes, eh? He did last time.
You guys did do that last time. You just lit a cinnamon roll on fire.
How did we light it on fire?
Upright has Druidcraft. He can just kind of snap his fingers and make flames on candles and stuff.
Oh, okay. Foxglove, can you shoot this flaming cinnamon roll into that paper hive?
Thing to shoot.
Oh, that's right. It's Poplart. Shoot the hive with the flaming cinnamon bun.
I thought you wanted Foxglove to do it.
Apparently, she doesn't have a bow. I forgot. You are the archer of the group.
Yeah, it happens. I'm easily forgettable.
Oh my god. You're such a drama queen, Poplart.
You know that's his specialty.
Okay, fine. Papa kind of dabs the cinnamon roll on there, snaps his fingers, and lights it on, like starts it kind of sizzling, so it smolders, lights on fire, and shoots for a 19 to hit.
Alright. Yeah, you fire a flaming sweet roll into the thing, and it kind of burns for a bit, illuminating several pairs of eyes staring out at you before it fizzles out from the moisture.
There, you happy? Now they have toasted sweet rolls on top of their nice little hive.
Not entirely, no.
It's an afternoon snack, you know. Burnt sweet roll.
Yes, those with a, passive perception over, let's say, 14 notice that a little claw hand reaches out, grabs a sweet roll, and it disappears into the hive.
I think we're dealing with gremlins.
Hoplite just shouts
And
out,
we feed
"You're
them after midnight."
welcome."
Did the clawed hand look like the thing that attacked us?
Yes.
I thought. Okay. All right. Well, Populart, apparently they liked your last offering. Do it again.
How about we put some poison in it if it's gonna take it and eat it?
I have a better idea. You guys wait here for a sec. Hoplite just starts taking out sweet roll one after another and starts laying it in a line on the floor. And he makes a trail all the way to the hive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you lay a trail. As you get close to the hive, laying the last one, you start to hear some kind of voices. And I need you to make a deception check.
That's a 36.
Yeah, you're fine. You lay down a bunch of sweet rolls, and you hear all these like weird dissonant whispers in your head, but you then fly away without any issue.
Seems to me that should have been more of a saving throw than a deception check, but yeah, Poplart's he's so deceptive, it even goes into saving him when he doesn't know it.
I'm going by what the book it's as it's written.
I think that Poplart's head is just so dense that anything just kind of bounces off of it.
Well, you know, I do have that effect on people.
Awesome. Well, as you guys stand there, you see first, like, one of the creatures comes, like, out and grabs a sweet roll, picks it up, and starts to eat it, followed by another one that grabs the next one, and then a third grabs the next. The first grabs for the fourth, but then a fourth one comes running out, and you just see this go on as they are working their way closer and closer to you, grabbing sweet rolls. And they keep grabbing more until you see 12 of them in total come running out of the nest.
Yes, that's a lot.
Poplart elbows Foxglove and says, "Now, does the toastiness seem very more appealing?"
Alright, are they all in like an easy to manage area?
Yeah, they're all in a line, because that's what Poplart did. They're all like a single file line.
Well, single file line might not be the best.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time I'll set up an entire trap in a more massive group. I'll lure somebody
Yeah.
out of their home hive.
Nah, it's a 10-foot radius. Do you think it can capture all of them?
At least most.
Yes, I'm going to definitely say with a 10-foot radius, you'll hit them all.
Cool. Let's do it. That is a 22 to cast. And I'm gonna have to hang on.
You using Flame Strike?
Yep. It's 4d6 flame and 4d6 radiant, but I'm just gonna tell the interweb to do that for me.
That does make it easy.
Okay. That is 8 fire damage and 10 radiant damage.
You successfully hurt all of them as they scream and for a minute panic and then run back into their nest.
Well, I tried.
Next time, put a little more oomph into it.
Oh, you do kill one of them randomly. You're like,
Cool.
huh, how did he die? Must have been injured.
Yeah, one of the ones that received damage earlier, I'm guessing. All right.
Oh, Nat,
Well,
what
I don't know what
now?
else we want to do about it.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Well, you've certainly thought this through, haven't you?
I don't know why I always have to be the brains of the operation.
Well, to be fair, none of us have brains, so.
Well, you do. You are still the smartest of us all, Foxglove.
That is true.
Eh.
But she doesn't care.
That's true.
That's the difference.
Look,
Alright.
I'm still set on that brothel plan. Once we get out of here, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna get out of here unless we do something.
All right.
Did we even try, like, slashing apart the wet paper kind of thing?
Well, no, but getting into melee range of 11 of those little creatures might not be the most
Now they're
tactically
all singed, though. Come on.
sound. Are you still stone, Grimmel?
For a while.
How about, okay, I got Thunder Wave on me. Do we want me to just send me forward and I'll cast it? And see if I can
Sure.
get the rest of them?
Sure.
I haven't used Thunder Wave in a while.
Thunder Wave.
Can
Bring it up real
someone
quick.
else slash open then? Because I need to use
A
my
wave
action.
of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
15-foot cube.
Yep.
So I mean, it's wet paper. It's probably not going to protect them too much. So I don't think we need to slash into the thing.
Nah, just throw Gremmel in and let her go boom. Let him go boom.
That's Foxglove.
Oh, fine. Well, Foxglove's lighter. Throw Foxglove in and
Cool. How much damage do you think it's gonna take? Because normally it's 2d8. On a failed save, and it takes half of as much on a successful Constitution save. But I can up it for at least 5 levels. I don't want it to go 5 levels, but if I up it to level 4 at least, then that ups up to a 5d8
No,
damage.
I don't know. Just go with the 2d8, I think.
Alright, if you say so.
Philosophy is always go big or go to, the store.
Alright, I'm gonna step up
That's
right
about
up to the paper wall, whatever it is. Step right up to it, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, I suppose.
Do the whole Ryu Street Fighter. Hooga!
Hadouken!
Hadouken. Yeah, there it is.
You're gonna make a reference, get it right.
Yeah. That is a
So,
16 to
Ryu,
cast.
Famous driver of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
that's
Awooga.
successful.
Cool. Alright. 2d8. Two 6s, 12 damage.
All right.
And then if they save a Constitution saving throw, then they only take 6.
All right, so let's see here. Let me real quick. All right, so there is this massive boom that blows out from you, and the paper just gets like shredded. There's Like it looks like when a paper shredder gets like thrown into a fan and all the particles come raining down from the ceiling and lump over bodies, and you see there's like 5 just absolutely unmoving dead bodies on the ground, and 1, 2, 3, 6 like barely breathing, lumps that are kind of under the debris.
All right, I have done most of the damage to these guys. You guys take out the rest if you want, or we can probably just walk past and they won't do anything. Your choice. But I'm sitting out for the rest of this.
Yeah.
You can't just leave him
me-
here like this. That's inhumane.
Perfect, let's do
You
it.
should go over and be nice. Come on. Hoplite walks over
Nice
and
isn't
slits
what
one
I
of the
do.
throats.
What is?
All right.
What does he do?
He goes over and slits one of the throats and says, "Come on, do the nice thing."
All right, so that one bleeds out.
All right, Grimmel.
I'll let them suffer.
Grimmel wants them to suffer. I guess.
1, this takes extra work. 2, it's the nice thing to do, which is something I don't do. So
All right, Barry will
I'll
walk
let them
over
die.
and help Poplar to administer the coup de grace to the rest of them.
All right, so you and Poplar just walk through, and you're just like pokey, pokey, pokey.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, we don't want them to suffer.
All right, well you definitely like walk around and you give each one an extra stab, even a dead one, just for fun, just to make sure he's really dead.
Well,
maybe
you always
we
have
can,
to make sure.
There's some after-death glitches.
So yes, they're all dead, and the entire nest is gone. It is thoroughly destroyed.
All right. No one does destruction like us. Okay. So we have a door to the north. Is there anything further to the west?
No, the room is just as it is, and there's a passageway that goes to the north. And now that you're in kind of the middle of the room, you can see it goes for about 20 feet, and then it opens to like a 30-foot round room.
All right. I will go explore that.
All right, you go up there and you see what looks kind of like one of those creatures, but it's in a robe and it's like frantically scratching at the stone on the east wall as you enter. It keeps saying something, and as you kind of look around it, you can see there's like writing everywhere, all over the walls, the floor, the ceiling.
All right.
Hey,
And
buddy,
now
don't
Barry
hurt
can
your
read
feet
it.
with that.
What did you say, Poplart?
But hey, buddy, don't hurt your fingers on that. That stone can like hurt you.
I eat stone for breakfast.
Yeah, but he's scratching away at it.
So
Well, he might be suffering, Poplart. Why don't you put him out of his misery?
He doesn't look that suffering.
Well, you're worried he's going to hurt himself. All right. Anyway,
I was thinking that Poplight would walk up behind him and says, "Hey, buddy, there, take it easy."
so is that what Poplart does?
Yeah, because you told him to go and like comfort him, stop him from hurting himself.
All right.
He hisses and goes to another location and continues scribbling.
Well, he
Poplight
seems
follows
to.
and just pats him on the back and says, there, buddy."
As you do that, he's just like, and he leaps away to even another spot, just like trying to shake you off, and he's just like becoming more like violent in his shaking, and his scratches get more intense, scratching on the wall.
He
Poplight
doesn't seem
flies
to be
over
doing
and follows
anything.
him again.
Alright, I say the rest of us leave quietly.
All right, as you do that, he freaks out and turns around, and I need you to make a dex saving throw.
All right.
Actually, by this point, the room's long enough. I need everyone in the room to do that.
Oh man, what you did?
Dex saving throw.
Foxglove gets a 22.
Grimmel gets a dirty 20.
Flies at
Me gets a
28.
nat. Me gets a nat 1.
All right. What'd you get, Poppy?
28.
28. All right. Well, it's not too bad. It's just he freaks out, and I mean, oh yeah, that's right. Well, nothing's gonna happen to Potbart anyway because of his evasion skills. But Grimmel and Foxglove, you all of a sudden you feel your like hands like feel like they're just burning, and you take 5 damage as you're like shaking your hands like "Ooh, hot, 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 hot." And
We got a 22 and a what?
Dirty 20.
Yeah. All right. Barry, you're gonna get it, man.
But Barry, he does the same thing, and he's like, the holy burning, oh my god. And he takes 18 like burning damage from his hands.
Jesus.
Hoplite senses this and just says, "Hey, buddy, that's not nice." And Hoplite goes to stab him in the hand.
All right, roll the hit. Oh, you're gonna hit. Never mind. I didn't even need to look.
Oh, 19 hits.
Yeah. His armor class is very low.
All right. Hoplite stabs him in the hand for, oh wow, a 1. So 7 damage.
He's bleeding profusely from that. He's just like,
Papa just says, "Be nice."
We are such murder hobos, man.
Hoplite was trying
Poor
to be
guy.
nice to him.
This poor guy was just, scribbling on the walls, doing what he loved. And then we came in and just stabbed him.
He started it.
Yeah, me not feel guilty about anything anymore.
Yeah, but we're the one who annoyed him, so, I kind of get it.
No.
He could
I
have
was
just done it
stabbing
to
guys
us
too,
instead of
if I wanted
trying to
to.
hurt us. Violence is never the answer. Unless the question is, what solves this problem? In that case, it's violence.
Oh, Jesus.
well, he will just. I mean, he's like screaming and in pain and doesn't know what to do. He's like in a panic, and we'll say he starts trying to run away.
Hoplite just feels, oh no, he's suffering again. Don't worry, I'll handle this. Hoplite goes and tries to slit his throat.
Oh my gosh.
How fast do you move?
Not that fast. I have a move speed of 30.
Well, as does he. He's doing a full run, so he'll use his bonus action to dash, so he gets to be 60 feet from you. If you want to pursue and continue
No, I'm
your
just gonna try to
60
shoot him.
dash.
I'll
Okay.
just try to shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. You kill him.
Okay.
Even your minimum damage is enough to kill him. He only has 2 hit points. Or actually 1, I
okay.
think. So, yeah.
And Popoy just shakes his head and says, "Poor guy, suffered so much. I'm glad we were here to help him."
I'm starting to grow concerned of which way this group is growing.
Yeah, how is Poplar someone become more evil than me?
Yeah, I know.
What evil? I'm helping people.
Yeah.
You can tell yourself that.
Oh, he was
Speaking of-
suffering.
Speaking of which, I haven't talked to my good buddy Maman in a long time. It's been a while since I put
Yeah.
on that mask of his.
Yeah, you're definitely way less evil than you used to be.
Yeah.
and less greedy. Maybe that's a good thing.
No. My one defining character trait. No.
Well, anyway, you guys are in this room, and you look around, and there is detailed writing and like drawings and stuff all over the place.
Ah, a nerd haven. I picked up this
Sure.
term from Grimmel. He's not really sure what it means, but he thinks it means it's something related to writing.
Me going to take this opportunity to lay hands on myself and cure myself of restore 30 hit points of damage, or 30 hit points to myself.
Nice.
All right, so we got. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, just had to do some math. Sorry.
Okay.
Grimmel, can you read what all these scribblings are in this room with your invocation?
Try. His eyes of the rune keeper to read.
All right. You find that he has left detailed notes about how he was let's see, an apprentice mage. You find his name in there, but it's almost unpronounceable. It sounds almost like Ramagant. And apparently he served as someone named Vertran's assistant. And
Gotcha.
most of the scribblings as you go around, things you can glean, is this place that you're in has 3 levels. The deeper you go, the closer you get to a portal or some kind of contact to the far realm. And you also find out that there is a secret room on every level known only to the mages and their apprentices.
Oh, okay. And we just killed an apprentice. Great.
Yes.
It's all very helpful.
I mean, you're welcome.
So, in any of the scribblings, did he leave like any kind of a map that showed a secret room?
There's kind of some rough drawings that start up near the ceiling and then work down. The first rough drawing kind of looks like a bedroom, and then it goes down to and then like a hallway, and then some kind of a study with the secret room being like there's like a mark in a room off to the side of it. The next one looks kind of like a diagonal room, like it's drawn, you can tell differently than the other, and it's marked with all sorts of wavy stuff, almost like curtains or cushions or something that's not the obvious smooth stone that you see here. And then the last one shows kind of a long hall that kind of looks like a classic dog bone shape, going kind of north-south-ish, and it appears to be down basically at the bottom of it.
Okay. Nice. Clues. All right. Are there any other entrances out of this room?
Nope. just the way you came in.
All right, fantastic. All right, so I shall turn around and leave the way I had come, and
All right.
go back through the ruined hive room, back into the hallway. Except this time, I will turn south.
Okay. All right. You make your way to the south, and the hall kind of widens into a wider area before moving off to the west.
Okay, you say there's a door going off to the south?
There is, and now that you've moved this far down, as you look down the long hallway, it extends another 100 feet or so. You can see there's even another door to the south, one to the north, and at the very end of the hall, a double door going to the west.
Okay. All right, well, I guess I will open the first door going to the south. I'll just kind of do this methodically.
All right. You push the door open, and as you do, you get just a blast of cold air. Feels like an ice storm coming from within. You look inside and see shelves lining every wall, all of them stacked with wine and ale and food. There looks like several wooden casks over on the far side from you.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Me going to what kind of food is on the shelves?
All sorts of stuff that you'd normally consider to be perishable. Chunks of meat, fruits and berries, and things that are you'd normally find in a fancy first world refrigerator.
Is it perished?
Fruits and
Yeah, it's still-
No.
berries.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
I sense the use of magic.
What is it, Poplart?
Oh, I'm just saying it's fruits and berries.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, me going to take some of the meat and stuff and put them in my backpack for later consuming. You never know when you might need food. And then me going to go investigate the barrels at the end of the room.
While
Right.
Barry's doing that, Poplar sneaks in an extra sweet roll. Just to make sure that everything's tasty in there.
Sounds good. You check out the barrel and you find it to be fresh, potable water.
Me take big drink of fresh potable water.
Yep, it is crisp and refreshing.
Me fill up water skin.
Something about
Okay.
this feels weird. I don't think we should be eating this stuff.
Me seem to be fine.
You only live once.
Yes.
I mean, actually, we've lived multiple times, so what's the risk?
All right. Well, me satisfied, so me step out of room. Does anybody else want anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Nope.
All right. Poplart?
I mean, I don't really see anything around here.
There's
I think some berries would go really well for your sweet rolls.
I don't really think so. I mean, berries on sweet rolls? That's just too much.
All right. Food critic Poplart. Then me close door after me. No sense letting cold out.
All right, you close the door and seal it up.
All right. Me continue down the hallway until me hit next door going south, and then me open that up.
All right. You push the door open. The door is roughly in the center of the room. It goes 20 feet to the south, 30 feet east-west, and it contains an iron stove, 3 wooden tables, and a cupboard, which you can see from across the room holds various utensils and dishware. There's what appears to be food, like moving around, knives cutting into like loaves of bread and chunks of meat. There's a broom that's sweeping on its own.
Got it. It's a phantom kitchen workers.
That's not nice. They prefer be called something different.
Yeah, maybe they're just corporeally challenged.
Yeah.
Whatever. Is there any other exits out of that room?
No, it's just a kitchen.
All right. Me shut door. Then me try door to north.
All right, you cross over to the door to the north. This one is particularly long, almost 40 feet north to south and 30 feet east to west. A great tapestry covers the west wall, depicting a noble wedding inside a vast chamber that has shadowy tentacles sprouting from its dark corners. A rectangular stone table with 10 chairs stands at the center of the room. The table and the floor around it are strewn with debris from the crumbling ceiling above, which is almost 20 feet high and contains in it a fissure almost 5 feet wide.
Interesting. Okay, so just one tapestry then?
Yes, but it's huge. It covers the entire wall, so it's like 40 feet wide and like, let's say 10 to 12 feet tall.
Okay. Me going to go into room and me going to check behind tapestry.
Okay, you find the wall.
No other entrances or secret, maybe a door or something.
You don't see anything.
All right. Well, me going to try to do an investigation.
Sure.
15.
All right, as you investigate around, you find a kind of a little niche in the wall where you kind of stick a finger in and you're able to pull out what looks like a glass vial fastened to a silver necklace. There's a liquid in the vial.
Okay. Me do Arcana check on it.
Okay.
Me getting that one.
It is definitely not magical in any way.
Something tells me that's false.
Me hand it to Foxglove. Foxglove, what do you make of this?
I'll do an Arcana check and say if Barry's butt. 19.
No, you find out he was right. It's definitely not magical in any way.
Well, there you go, Barry.
All right, good to know. Me tuck it in my backpack. Never know when it might come in handy. All right, well then, so me don't see anything else of interest in this room then, other than the fissure.
Yeah, just that. And it's obviously where all that debris came from.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess me go out to that room and check double doors to west.
Okay. You enter this 40-foot diameter round room, and in the center of it is an incomplete statue partially hewn from marble. The stone is carved into the rough shape of someone, and you're not sure who, but you just kind of look at it like, huh, that's interesting. There are some various icons around the outside of the room that you don't immediately recognize.
Icons.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Actually, what I should say is make a religion check.
Hey, I can actually make a religion check now without having to subtract stuff. Me roll a 4.
Yeah, you have no clue. You're just like, nope, this doesn't look religious to me at all.
Does anybody else wish to do something?
I mean, I can look around and try to see if I can tell what the statues are of.
Or
It's
like
just one
step?
statue in the middle.
Yeah,
I'll
finished.
who it is of. Would that be a religion too?
Yes.
That is a 10.
You're not sure. You're just like, it's too vague. I can't tell.
Well, I don't blame myself. Why should I know about religion? It's kind of weird that I would even try.
No, you're not wrong.
All right. Is there anything else in this room?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, since we all failed all our different rolls, me going to shrug, turn around, and leave, and go back to Grand Foyer.
Okay. You go
Actually,
to the Grand
no.
Foyer.
I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna check out the stairs. You say there's a set of stairs going up.
The stairs go down, actually. You go to the north, up to the north, and then the stairs descend.
Okay. Stairs descend. Well, let's leave that for later then. So me will continue back to the Grand Foyer. And immediately, as soon as I get into the Grand Foyer, I will take a left and hit the nearest northern doors.
All right. As you go up, you walk straight to those northern doors, and you suddenly feel something hit you in the back right as you do that. And get my dice so I can roll. 21 is the first to hit. Make sure I... And does a 20 hit as well?
Yes.
Okay. So, you feel this, like, piercing all of a sudden hit you. And it comes from both sides simultaneously. One side hits you for 11 piercing damage, and the other for 4 piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Four.
4. All right. You are under the poison condition and paralyzed.
Hold on a sec.
All right, so you are at the door. Everyone else, you just saw from basically the pillars on either side, these, like, what looked almost like piercing tentacle ropes came down and pierced Barry and are now holding him upright. He is slumped over, but still being held up by them in front of the double door.
Well, that seems good. Is anyone else gonna do something about that?
I'm not really sure what we can do at this stage. Can we try and cut the tentacles?
I
You
mean, that would
can.
make sense.
All right, so All right. Sure. You look at them. You're gonna do what? Walk forward and just try to cut them?
Carefully.
All right. So roll to hit, I guess, because you need to beat the armor class of it.
Oh, that's a 12. Oh, sorry, 21.
That's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait, with a dagger, because I'm cutting. 22.
22? Okay. Well, you go to cut into it and you stab it. So go ahead and give me some damage on that.
13 damage.
All right.
May not be able to damage, useful things, but I can at least damage stationary objects.
I mean, where you have talents, you have talents.
All right. We will say also, let me do a save on that. All right. Yes, you break it free. You cut through and it falls away.
But Barry's still stuck, right?
Yes, Barry is still suspended by the one on his other side. Yes, and he is being held up by it.
Alright.
All right. Try to go and cut the other one. I guess now he's kind of dangling one-sidedly.
Well,
like
we're
swinging
in
like a pendulum.
turns, so you used a turn there. So if I want to see first if Grimmel or Foxglove is going to do something.
I can fly up and do the same thing. I'm gonna fly up and slice through the other one with my own dagger.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, that was only a 7 hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Alright,
you
Foxglove's turn. I'm gonna go up and slash with my rapier.
Cool. Go for it. Your regular one or your evil one?
Let's go, evil. It seems to
Right.
be more useful in terms of random things. I don't know. Alright. Yeah. That's a 22 to hit.
That very much hits.
Yeah. Heh. 2 damage.
Well, you do the 2, but you find that as you hit it, there's like this inky blackness that kind of comes out of the sword and it starts just burning the tentacle. It breaks it free and you can hear it sizzling as it keeps burning up.
Well, that's useful.
You obviously did much more than 2 damage to it, though you're not sure how much exactly or how.
Alright. Well, Barry's freer now, right? But still paralyzed.
He is free but paralyzed, and then all of a sudden, it's Poplart standing there. Yeah. So that 1. So Poplart, that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. All right. That is. You get hit for 7 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
You are fine.
Oh, look at me.
But you don't have that effect, but you are grappled. You are pierced by this thing. This like it shot down through you, but you can still move. So that's the important thing. The next one, let's see. We're gonna 50-50 this. This one shoots for Foxglove.
Dang it.
And does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
All right, so it hits you for 10 piercing damage as it stabs through you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, you say? Well, alright. 14.
You are fine. but you are also grappled as it is stuck into you.
Alright.
All right, Barry, this is turn 1 for you, but you are poisoned and paralyzed. You can't do anything. Let me double check the conditions just to make sure I get this correct. Paralyzed. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated and cannot move or speak. Okay.
Well, I guess it depends on where my hands were. Where are my hands when I got
I would
hit,
say
I
down
guess?
low. You were pushing a door open.
Okay. Well, one would be pushing the door open. The other one might be at my side, right?
It could be, sure.
Like possibly resting on my leg.
Uh, sure. Why does that matter?
Well, let me see here. Hold on a sec. I can. I can lay on hands if my hand is already on me, and I can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of the lay on hands by expending like 5 hit points per thing. So I don't
Okay,
know if
well-
that will unparalyze me, but at least unpoison me.
Oh, actually, it can't because sorry, I just opened the page in the rule book. It says you cannot take actions or reactions.
Oh, well, I'm paralyzed.
Yeah,
Well, that sucks.
sorry. Took me a moment.
Alright.
I want to make sure I read it. All right, so we'll just put it on. We'll say call it turn 1 right now, but it is Poplart. We'll go to you, who is grappled currently.
Well, Uplar doesn't have the conditions, but he still has the wrap around him.
You have yes, you are pierced by this thing. You can make an escape check, basically a strength check to escape.
Strength? Okay. Oh, 18.
You escape.
Imagining
And now
that
you-
he more wiggled out rather than use his strength.
Oh, whatever. But you escape, so you can move now.
Right? He moves away out of the area of immediate stabbage.
All right, so you move back. All right. All right, so you're out of the way. We'll go to Grimmel. Grimmel, you're the only one that is basically unharmed right now. Uh-oh. We lose Grimmel?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, well, it's you're the only one unharmed right now.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Who's?
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Barry is probably in the most priority, but there's nothing I can do to help him. Well. Yeah, I have no idea. The only thing I can think to do is cast Eldritch Blast and target each of the different, like, tentacles to try and get them to let go.
All right, well, there's only one holding right now because Poplart escaped. There's a tentacle in Foxglove.
Alright. And I'll aim the Eldritch Blast shots at that.
All right.
It's only an 11 to hit for the first one.
That misses.
23 to hit for the second.
That hits.
And 28 to hit for the last one.
Also hits.
Alright. Is 18.
Awesome. All right, so you do 18, and can you roll me a 1d20 and tell me what you get?
Oh, I forgot to do that earlier. 6.
Well, no, actually, there was no need to earlier because you had you killed the creature immediately.
Ah.
Yeah. So you blast the tentacle, and it breaks free of Foxglove, and then there is this like shiny race of light that goes up, and for the first time your eyes follow it, and you see what looks almost like a brain with a beak that the tentacles are coming out of, and the whole thing turns to basically metal in front of you and then falls to the ground with just a deafening thud.
Seems convenient.
All right. Foxglove, you are free. And this thing came crashing down. Actually, real quick, make just a dex save.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. You step gracefully out of the way as this thing comes crashing down behind you.
Cool. Alright, so with Barry, would a cure wounds help him? Would that cures paralyzation? Because it just says it regains hit points. It doesn't say anything about curing any effects.
Then I would say probably no.
Alright. Well, there's nothing I can do for him except a health check.
Okay. You're just gonna... Okay, that's it? You're gonna...
That's all I have. I have cure wounds, but I don't think it'll exactly help paralyzation.
Fair enough.
So medicine is the best I got.
All right. Not sure what you just like patch a wound on him real quick.
I rolled a 5, so I'm not sure about that.
You're not doing anything. You can't tell. You can't tell anything at all. You're just like, I got nothing.
Yep, I got nothing, guys.
Sounds about right for us.
All right. Well, as you're there, you're like, I got nothing. All of a sudden, Grimmel gets pierced. A tentacle comes flying down from the opposite side, the side where Poplar was. Now the Poplar's gone. It's got a clear shot to Grimmel. And it pierces in, doing 10 piercing damage. And Grimmel, I need you to make a Constitution save.
That's a 12 on the Constitution save.
You're okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
All right, but you are grappled. So,
Alright.
Poplar, it goes to you.
Well, there's just the. Let's see. Can I see the creature?
Oh yeah, you could look up and see the creature.
All right, take a shot at the creature directly instead of the stupid tentacles that keep trying to grab us.
All right, go for it.
A hit.
How much?
20
20. You hit.
for 12 damage.
Awesome.
An arrow
Yep.
right in its beak.
Perfect. All right, you hit it in the beak, and it recoils, pulling the barb out of Grimmel, and like shakes. It shakes itself violently. All right, it goes to Grimmel.
Goes to me. Is the tentacle still right by me?
It is. It pulled away. It's a couple feet away now. It's like pulled up from you.
With a flap of my wings, I'm gonna soar up into the air and just bite it.
Oh, okay.
Let me be original.
Sure.
Alright. I don't know what to roll for that.
Roll to hit. It's an attack roll.
16 plus what?
That hits.
Alright, cool. Damage, I'm assuming something plus strength.
Yeah, 1d4 plus strength.
Be 7.
You do the 7, and you have it grappled as you hold it in your beak.
Grrr.
Alright. My turn, probably. Unless Grimmel.
Yep, Foxglove.
you have-
No, I have one turn.
Alright.
Yep.
So how high up is the actual body? Because Poplart and Grimmel can fly, but I cannot.
Oh, the body itself is like 20 feet up.
Do you think I can reach it?
It's too high for you to reach. You could throw something at it or use magic.
I have a risky move, but it might just work. If I can throw my evil rapier and stick it right in the eye, maybe it might just keel over dead. Or I can continue with the tedious task of just slicing off tentacles. What do you guys think?
I mean,
Should I just gun it?
do what you feel is necessary.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna huck my, just like a dart, just throw my rapier up. Like a
Okay.
javelin or something.
Sure, go for it.
Hit.
Well, it hits for sure.
And that is 8 damage. With my evil rapier.
Alright, it buries itself in. It takes that damage. It doesn't
But
seem to
earlier
fall
it
from its position.
burned.
Yeah, something else must have happened. Interesting.
Weird. Alright, guys, we gotta kill this thing now. I want my rapier back.
Alright, well, it uses... It kind of, like, shakes itself a bit, and... Let's see... Oh, Grimmel has it grappled, that's right. So it's gonna try to... I guess stab Grimmel with one of its other tentacles, but it's at disadvantage when it does, and it fails miserably. So it's gonna try to swing down
It
and
smacked itself in the face.
hit Grimmel with its beak. And that is a... Ooh, that one is actually an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so that is... That only does 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
But it is now very low. It is down where Grimmel was flying, so it's only a couple feet off the ground. Like maybe 8 feet now instead of 20. Oh,
So
Poplar?
about how many turns am I going to be paralyzed?
A couple more. You're at turn 3 right now.
Okay.
Actually, at turn 3... Oh, I can have you repeat your... Yeah, you went through. You had 2 turns. It's your 3rd turn. Sorry. So you can repeat your Constitution saving throw, I think. Yes.
All right. Uh, 16.
You are successful, so you are now freed from paralyzation. Can't do anything else this turn, but you're now free.
Great.
Yes. Thank you for making me read that. There's a whole wall of text here. So, Poplart, it's you.
All right, Popeye just tries to pop off another shot, and oh my god, that's a nat 1.
Yeah. So you try to shoot it, and you hit Grimmel.
It's behind Foxglove.
What's behind
Wasn't me.
Foxglove? Oh,
Popeye just ducks behind Foxglove after accidentally shooting Grimmel and says, like, it wasn't me!
well, roll to hit. Let's see. Well, let's see if you actually... Oh, and I guess he does shoot. So roll damage.
9.
Gee, thanks.
There you go. All right. You had quite the prickly pair there, an arrow sticking out of Grimmel and a rapier sticking out of the creature as we go to Grimmel's turn.
So I'm still, like, gripping onto it with my teeth, right?
Yes, you have it at disadvantage at the moment. I mean, you have advantage on it at the moment if you want to, like, use your talons or cast a spell or do something.
I'm gonna raise one hand up that has my ring of holding on it and unleash my flaming axe right down on its tentacle.
Yeah. All right. It falls on it. So,
Oh. Got me to roll the damage
Sure.
for that?
yeah, go ahead.
Damn it.
Not great.
Yeah, not great. That was only 3 damage.
Oh, jeez. What happened?
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Okay. Well, yeah, it kind of, but it falls down, and just for fun, we'll say it lands on it, and it's so heavy. Well, actually, no, it is heavy enough it can escape. Never mind. This has a higher strength than I thought it did. So, all right, that fell to the ground. Foxglove, it's you.
Alright, well, throwing the rapier didn't work, so I guess I'm just gonna start lopping off tentacles using my normal rapier because I don't have my evil one no more because it's stuck inside its head. So, yeah. Heh, 8 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, figured.
But
But does my Bardic Inspiration for Poplart, is that still active, or do I need to give someone else Bardic Inspiration again?
oh, you would totally need to recast that.
Okay, Poplart, you get it again, because obviously you can't hit the correct target.
Not that it would have helped.
That's a 24 to cast. So, extra 1d10, Poplart.
Yay!
Nice. And it is still at disadvantage, but it's going to try to again stab at Grimmel, who's holding it, for 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
I didn't think so, but it will
But
try
just
to bite
barely.
you. It will try to bite you. It's trying for 10, so it fails on both of those. But it's Barry's turn, and Barry, you can move again.
All right. 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I'm no longer paralyzed, but I'm still poisoned. Is that it?
Correct. Yes.
All right. So what is so me being poisoned? What is the effect on that? I mean,
You
how
have
does that affect
disadvantage-
me?
You have a disadvantage on your attack.
All right.
That's all.
So I guess I will spend this turn to cast protection from poison on myself.
Okay. You cure the poison condition.
Okay, that was I did not fail, so that's good. So yes, so now I am no longer poisoned. So that is my action for this turn.
All right, so it's Poplart again with Bardic Inspiration this time.
All right. Can he not shoot his teammates this time? The ultimate question. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I messed up again. I rolled the first time. Was another nat 1. Even with the Bardic Inspiration.
God. So you shot, accidentally hit Grimmel. You move and you do it again.
Wait. No, I didn't. No, sorry. I didn't have the pluses in there. So it was a 10. It wasn't a nat 1.
But if you roll a nat one's a nat one, even without pluses.
I didn't roll a nat 1. I rolled 10. I just thought I had the
Oh.
plus in there still because I have to use the calculator thing. And it came out as 10,
Gotcha.
so I thought I still had
So
the
you rolled a
plus in
10.
there. So no.
So you just missed completely, so you're fine.
No. It was 10 plus my proficiency plus the bardic inspiration. So 28.
Oh, okay. So you did. Good job. That
So,
was a roller coaster.
yeah. Sorry. All right, let me do the pluses back in so I don't make a mistake. And 12 damage.
Okay. And with that, you finally hit, and it falls limp to the floor. Its last tentacle still in Grimmel's beak.
I'm imagining for this case, like, the arrow looks like it's going for Grimmel, but it bounces off the floor, ricochets off the side, and shoots up into the tentacle monster.
Kapla!
I take a questionable bite out of the beak. Maybe it tastes good. Who knows?
Out of the beak?
It-
I feel like
Or
the beak.
the tentacle.
Yeah, like the beak would be the least edible part.
I mean, it's an aberration, and you do what you do. But it is dead. It is on the ground.
Yeah. But how does it taste?
I'm gonna say, like, how about, like, bad squid?
I say if we boil this up with some salt, it could taste a little better.
Yeah. So,
All right. Well. Yep. You pick up your rapier, and it feels like, happy. It feels almost happy to be back in your hand.
I am confuzzled. I have a feeling I should probably talk to Maman again, but I don't want to risk it. You know? That's a conversation for another time, I guess.
Yep. All right. Well, the doorway is clear.
Yeah, that sure cost a lot. Alrighty then. Now that I can move and I am no longer poisoned, me just me blow out a great big sigh of exasperation.
You did absolutely nothing in that battle, Barry.
I know, that's why I blew out a great big sigh of exasperation. I was helpless, and you guys had to do everything.
You're also the one who caused all this. You're the one who entered the room and triggered the monster.
I haven't entered the room yet. I was just reaching out to open the door.
I mean, it was still you who triggered the monster, so you know.
Yeah, because no one else will take point.
everyone else likes their heads where they are.
Exactly. See, this proves our point.
Yeah,
We're the smart ones here.
if you say so. Alright, me open door.
Right. You open the door to a long arc carved room that stretches from here some 100 feet to the east. There is alcoves to the north and south in the center of the arch, but along the walls are bas relief carvings and plaques mounted beneath them telling a story.
Oh, well.
Story time.
Me going to wander from plaque to plaque and try to read story.
All right, you do your best. And what you're able to determine is this is some family whose name you cannot pronounce. They depict a series of individually named persons negotiating trade deals and exploring the Undermountain. They're in some reliefs, pouring treasure into the family coffers, and in another they give a black tablet to someone that appears to be a brother of the family. The carvings go on to show the original hold that you are inside of on fire, with someone escaping into the Undermountain. Oh, sorry, an original hold outside of the mountain with someone escaping into the Undermountain. Creating this hold to mimic the one that was lost down here in the dungeon's depths. There is a marriage portrayed, and that is the one you saw with someone stepping through a gate of tentacles into what you could only assume to be the far realm. There is what appears to be a family crest lit with a torch that has an orange flame. 3 embers appear to always be trailing off of it, but yet never fall to the floor. They always fall below signs that say, "No secret without truth," and "We do not fear the darkness." As you look through... Hold on, I got one more thing. As you look to the statues to the north and south, the one on the north is labeled as the Lord of the Realm. It is a male human, approximately middle-aged, with a regal bearing in sharp features. The south predicts his wife, a lady of the realm, a middle-aged female humanoid with long curly hair and a kind smile. The inscription, there's an inscription on the bottom identifying her as such.
Well, this is a fun little story.
The room continues all the way to the east to an identical pair of double doors heading south.
South. Okay. All right. Well.
They seem nice enough.
Yes. All right. I guess me approach double doors heading south, but me look up as me approach double doors heading south. See if there are any more of those monsters floating around.
You look up to the about 15-foot high polished ceiling. You don't see anything where you are at.
All right. Me try to open double doors.
All right. The doors swing freely open, and we fade to black and pick up here next time.
Oh no.
I like a good cliffhanger.
Yeah, well. If I had known we were going to do that, I would have suggested we do a long rest to, get our spell slots and health points back.
Oh, well, do you want to retroactively just do that? I just figured with the time it'd be best.
Yes, actually, let's do that. Let's rest in this room, this ancestral room here.
Okay, yeah, that's good by me. I don't care. I figured before, instead of pushing stuff, we should just stop here.
I like it.
Awesome. That was
all right.
That was great. That was a lot of fun.
Cool. Excellent.
And you guys did mostly well.
Mostly.
Mostly.
I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, except me getting paralyzed and poisoned for the whole combat.
Yeah, well, sometimes things just happen.
Well, it's actually good because it has leaves the rest of the party having to do something.
Hey, we do
True.
things. We don't do all the thinky things.
No, oftentimes you I don't know. Yep.
Well, I liked it. I thought it went pretty well.
Good. As long as it was good content, that's all that matters.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
Another
That-
one is
that-
intelligence is knowing that watermelon is a berry, while wisdom is knowing it's stupid to say that.